just wanted to come back and explain to you a little bit about the Bible that I use and that I take soul winning with me. I used to use the Dollar Tree Bibles for $1. They were just a New Testament, and I really enjoyed those because then if somebody got saved, then at the end I could give that to them. I also really learned where the verses were, so it was easy for me to find them when I was out soul winning. So that was always a blessing to be able to get right to the page. Now I'm using this. Miss Candace gave it to me. I really love it. This is really great. This is one of my favorite things. Thank you, Miss Candace. And she got me this. This is the KJV waterproof New Testament. And it's just great. Like if it's raining outside or whatever, or snowing like it has been recently. But it doesn't get wet. The pages don't get wet, so that's a blessing. I don't keep these tabs in here normally. I just did this for you guys. I like using Post-its a lot. When I'm studying in my Bible, I'll kind of mark things with that. And my friend Trisha was feeling bad for me, so she sent me some tabs, and I really do like the tabs. They're really great. But you can actually go through and mark the verses that you're going to use. And there's only like 10 tabs here. I mean, there's not that many. But there's more verses that we use, but I kind of stick with the same books, and then I try to use multiple verses in one chapter if I can, because it keeps you from turning pages a lot, which is always a blessing. You don't want to be sitting there flipping through your Bible the whole time trying to get the gospel. It's really important to memorize the verses and the references, but if you use the same Bible over and over, then you're going to know right where to turn. It's just going to be easier. You're going to look like you know what you're doing. It's just gonna flow better. It's gonna be better for you. But if you mark it, then I've got John 1 marked here. So there's that one, and then I know that over here are the other two verses that I'm gonna need. And then John 3 is actually placed on in this side. So I just marked it as close as I could, and I just know to go over and then to go down to those few verses that I use right there. And I think it's really important. You can get this, and you don't have to keep this on there. I just do that. Aw. I love you, Trisha. Okay. So, you can take this off of there, though, and it doesn't even really look like a Bible when you're carrying it up. I don't recommend pulling out the family Bible and lugging it around everywhere with you. If you're going soul winning, you want to carry something simple. You want to look as normal as possible. You know, so somebody sees you coming up with the big family Bible, they're going to say, oh, look, it's a bunch of church people, you know, which we pretty much stand out anyway. But I just like that. I think it's less conspicuous. And I mean, if all you have is a family Bible, then get it out and go. I'm just saying. But if you can just get a New Testament and carry it with you, that's always a blessing. Another thing is carrying extra Bibles with you to give to the people that get saved. That's why I did the dollar ones for so long, is because after they got saved, I'd say, oh, you remember that free gift we talked about? Now I want to give you a gift, and I would give them the Bible, and I would encourage them to read it. And I would encourage them to start in the book of John and go all the way to Revelation. And the reason I said John is because it just really shows them up on eternal security, and it's all about salvation. It's really great. It's a great book. And so get them reading that. And then I always tell them too, and if you finish reading that, then I'd like to get you a nice Bible. I'd like to buy you one. And some people, when they get saved, I just go get them a nice Bible. Some people that I'm close to, I'll go buy them a nice one. And I think it's super encouraging, and we want to get them reading their Bible. Another thing is to talk to them about baptism and the importance of that, and explain to them it doesn't have anything to do with salvation. This is just showing people what you believe, and it's just a picture. And you want to get them into church. You want to get them baptized. You want to get them started out on the right track. And the reason why is because we want them to have those blessings that we talked about from the Lord, and that's just the best way to do it. And just be an encouragement to them. I mean, we don't want to just get people saved and then just leave them where they're at. We want to try to encourage them and help them grow. And it's going to be a blessing to us, too, to see them doing good. I've got family members and friends that I've seen get saved, and then now they're in church and they're serving the Lord and they're doing great. And that's a blessing to me. I mean, that means more to me than anything. And it's just nice to see that. And you know what? And it's not always going to happen. It's not. There's going to be a lot of people that tell you they'll come and then they don't show up, or whatever the case may be. And I mean, that's life. That's just how it is. I mean, you can't control that. But just be there and be open and willing to help them if they need it. But I really don't have anything else to cover. I think that's it. If you have any questions, just comment and let me know, or send me a message, and we'll try to go through that. And we'll definitely have some more videos. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do yet. I've had a few suggestions, and we'll just kind of see where the Lord leads, and let it be what He wants us to do. All right. But thanks so much.